I'll never forget that morning. For years, I started my day by making 2 hard-boiled eggs, sure that it was the healthiest choice I could make. Eggs, after all, have always been seen as the perfect source of protein, right? But during a checkup, the doctor looked at me seriously and asked if I was really getting enough protein to keep my muscles strong. I smiled, feeling confident, and told him I ate eggs every day. He just shook his head. In that moment, I realized something that left me speechless. Eggs give you about 13 grams of protein for every 100 grams. That's not a tiny amount, but it's still not quite the perfect level. There are foods out there that give you even 4 or 5 times more protein than eggs. The thing is, almost no one over 60 knows about these other options. If you don't get enough protein, over time, you lose muscle. Your movements get slower, and your legs get weaker. All of this means you're more likely to fall. Today, I'm going to share 10 protein sources that are even better than eggs when it comes to giving your body what it needs. We'll count them down together, starting from number 10 all the way to the top one that scientists are even using to help people recover after a stroke. It might sound surprising, but everything I tell you is backed up by real science. Before we dive in, let us know in the comments where you're watching from and how your energy levels are feeling these days. We always love hearing from you and connecting with our community. Let's get started. The 10th food on our list is probably something you already know, but its power to help build muscle is often overlooked. We're talking about Greek yogurt, which takes the 10th spot. Its plain, thick version is like a secret energy boost. Even though many people know Greek yogurt is good for you, not many adults truly appreciate how much protein the plain, strained kind has. With 10.3 grams of protein in every 100 grams, it beats the 6.3 grams in a hard-boiled egg by a lot. It basically gives you almost twice the protein without adding extra fat. But what makes Greek yogurt special? It's how it's made. It's strained 3 times, which takes out most of the watery part and lactose. The result is a thick, creamy yogurt that's packed with protein and easy to digest. A study from 2020 in the journal Nutrients showed some amazing things. Older adults who ate at least 20 grams of milk protein every day kept 25% more muscle over 12 weeks, especially when they also took a daily walk. This is a real and clear way to fight against losing muscle as you get older. Plus, Greek yogurt fits easily into your daily routine. Even people who are a little bit lactose intolerant can usually eat it without problems. Choose the plain, fat-free kind, and stay away from the ones with added sugar or fruit. Want to make it even better for you? Add ground flax seeds, fresh berries, blend it into your morning smoothies, make sauces, or use it as a base for creamy dressings. And now, get ready, because the next food is a real protein powerhouse that you might have forgotten about in your pantry. Coming in at number 9, we have cooked chickpeas. They pack about 11.2 grams of protein for every 100 grams. They actually turn out to be a better choice than eggs for keeping your muscle mass strong as you get older. But the real superpower of chickpeas is all the extra good stuff they offer, beyond just protein. They're loaded with dietary fiber, something you barely find in eggs. This fiber helps with digestion, keeps your blood sugar steady, and lowers long-term inflammation. All key things for keeping your muscles strong as you age. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who swapped animal proteins for plant-based ones, like legumes, saw up to a 26% reduction in muscle loss over time. Why? Less inflammation and a healthier gut, both things that legumes naturally help with. But wait, there's more. Chickpeas are also a great source of magnesium, which is super important for your muscles to work right and to recover quickly. If you don't get enough magnesium, your muscles can get weak, stiff, and tired easily. To get the most out of them, soak your chickpeas overnight before you cook them. This makes them softer, easier to digest, and helps your body soak up all the good stuff. Once they're ready, the recipe possibilities are endless. You can make creamy hummus with some olive oil and lemon, or roast them for a crunchy snack, or toss them into hearty soups and curries. But now, let's move on to something even smaller and surprisingly powerful. Let's discover the tiny protein powerhouse that many people completely overlook. Cooked quinoa takes the 8th spot on our list. Just 100 grams of cooked quinoa gives you about 14 grams of high-quality protein. Yep, it's a complete protein. Unlike many other plant-based foods, quinoa has all 9 essential amino acids that your body can't make on its own. This means your muscles can fully use the protein from quinoa to fix themselves, recover, and get stronger. A big reason why quinoa is super good for older folks is that it's packed with lysine. Lysine is a key amino acid for muscle repair, helping your body take in calcium and making collagen. A study from Nutrients in 2022 showed that older adults who added quinoa to their daily diet saw their leg strength go up by 9% in just 8 weeks, compared to those who only ate white rice. To get the most out of quinoa, let it soak overnight. This soaking step helps get rid of saponins, which are things that can stop your body from taking in all the good stuff. It also makes the protein easier to digest. When you cook it, you can swap out the water for bone broth or low-sodium vegetable broth to add some extra good minerals. A little bit of turmeric and black pepper gives it some mild anti-inflammatory benefits. Looking for ideas? Quinoa is awesome in warm porridges, savory breakfasts, or stir-fried with veggies. Add mushrooms, leafy greens, or a hard-boiled egg for a meal that's rich in protein and really satisfying. And the best part? Just 3/4 of a cup a day can really help with muscle recovery and energy, but you gotta be consistent. And now, we're going to show you a protein source that athletes love, but older adults often miss out on for no clear reason. Once you find out how good it is, you might never look at it the same way again. Coming in at number 7, we have pumpkin seeds. With a whopping 19 grams of protein per 100 grams, these seeds offer almost double the protein of the same amount of eggs. But their real strength goes beyond just the amount of protein. It's not just about the numbers. Pumpkin seeds are an excellent source of magnesium, iron, and zinc, 3 minerals often lacking in older adults, especially after 60. But why are these minerals so important? Magnesium helps muscles contract properly and reduces the risk of cramps. Iron ensures that muscles receive enough oxygen to function and regenerate. Zinc is crucial for repairing muscle tissues and supporting the body's recovery processes. If these minerals are missing, even a protein-rich diet can be ineffective. The body, in fact, can't properly use proteins without these essential nutrients. According to research published in the Journal of Medicinal Food, daily consumption of pumpkin seeds reduced muscle inflammation in older adults by up to 38% in 12 weeks. It's not just about maintaining, but reversing chronic inflammation that slowly damages muscles. To get the most benefit, choose raw and unsalted pumpkin seeds. This way, you'll avoid excess sodium and industrial processes that can reduce the beneficial properties. You can add them to Greek yogurt, put them in smoothies, or grind them to make a protein-packed and tasty spread. The next food is a classic in sports diets, but if used correctly, it can help older adults maintain strength and independence. Coming in at number 6, we have tempeh. With 20 grams of protein per 100 grams, tempeh actually offers more protein than eggs. But what makes it truly special isn't just the amount of protein, it's how that protein is delivered. Unlike tofu, which is made from soy milk, tempeh is made from whole, fermented soybeans. This production method makes it really unique. Fermentation not only makes it easier for older adults to digest, but it also unlocks extra nutrients that help protect muscles from aging. Tempeh contains all 9 essential amino acids, which are vital for building and maintaining muscles. It's also naturally rich in leucine, an amino acid that kickstarts muscle growth. This is especially important after age 60, when your body becomes less responsive to protein. An often overlooked benefit is improved gut health. Because it's fermented, tempeh is packed with probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria for your digestive system. These tiny helpers not only improve digestion, but also influence how your body absorbs and uses protein. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults with healthier, more diverse gut microbiomes retained 18% more lean muscle mass over a year than those with poorer gut health, even when eating similar diets. So, tempeh doesn't just feed your muscles, it also gives your gut the tools to make the most of that nutrition. How would you like to include it in your meals? Slice it thin and pan-fry it with tamari or apple cider vinegar. This method brings out a rich, savory flavor without using heavy sugars or oils. You can crumble it into stir-fries, use it in sandwiches, or add it to salads. Its firm texture and nutty flavor make it an excellent meat substitute in almost any recipe. In the next chapter, we'll explore a completely different protein category that's becoming a quiet revolution for people over 60. Coming in at number 5, we have spirulina. In just 100 grams, it packs a whopping 29 grams of protein, which is almost 3 times the amount you'd find in eggs. Research shows that up to 85% of spirulina's protein is easily absorbed, allowing your muscles to use it and turn it into energy much faster than many animal sources. Spirulina is also a complete source of all 9 essential amino acids, including a good amount of leucine, which sends a clear signal to aging muscles. It's time to rebuild. But spirulina isn't just a protein powerhouse. It also helps fight one of the main enemies of muscle health in older adults: inflammation. Chronic inflammation, even if it's mild, can slow down muscle repair and lead to muscle loss. Luckily, spirulina is rich in phycocyanin, a substance that, according to a 2022 study, can lower CRP, which stands for C-reactive protein, by about 32%. This is a key indicator of inflammation. At the same time, it boosts nitric oxide production, improving circulation and allowing nutrients to reach and repair muscles faster. You don't need a lot to see benefits. The easiest way to use it? Just add a teaspoon to your morning smoothies with banana, spinach, and walnuts, or gently stir it into warm oatmeal after it's cooked. You can also mix it into energy balls made with dates, seeds, and nut butter for a protein-packed snack. Just 1 teaspoon a day, taken regularly, can lead to noticeable improvements in muscle strength, energy, and recovery in just a few weeks. If you found this information helpful, please give us a like and subscribe so you don't miss our next tips. Hemp seeds are in 4th place on our list. With about 35 grams of protein per 100 grams, hemp stands out from many other plant sources because it has all 9 essential amino acids, and it has them in the perfect amounts to help your muscles grow and repair. This is really rare for plant-based foods. Even quinoa, which is often praised for being complete, doesn't have the perfect amino acid profile that hemp offers. But why is this so important after 60? As we get older, our bodies don't absorb protein as well. A study in Frontiers in Nutrition in 2021 showed that older adults who add complete plant proteins like hemp to their daily diet keep more muscle mass, recover faster from exercise, and feel less tired than those who rely on incomplete sources. Hemp seeds are also a great source of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, including the valuable GLA. GLA has been linked to benefits for joints, less inflammation, clearer thinking, and heart protection. These are all key for healthy aging. But how do you eat them? The easiest way is to eat them raw. Just add a spoonful to notice the difference. You can sprinkle them on warm veggies, mix them into oatmeal, or blend them into your smoothies. Their soft texture and slightly nutty taste make them versatile and easy to add to any dish. Since they're easy to digest, they're also good for sensitive stomachs, but avoid cooking them at high temperatures because their delicate oils can break down and lose their benefits. In the next chapter, we'll discover a protein that not only helps with recovery, but also strengthens the body at a cellular level. And yet, it's surprising how uncommon it is among people over 60. Coming in at number 3, we have seitan. This isn't a supplement. Also known as wheat gluten, seitan is a dense, meat-like food made from wheat gluten. In 100 grams of seitan, you'll find a whopping 39 grams of protein. This amount is similar to the highest protein cuts of meat, but without the saturated fats, heavy digestion, or inflammation often linked to animal products. That's why seitan is an excellent choice for anyone over 60. Your body digests and absorbs it with great ease. During its preparation, most of the starch and fiber are removed, leaving a very concentrated protein source. This is especially helpful for those who, as they get older, struggle to get nutrients from complex or heavy meals. According to a study published in Clinical Nutrition in 2022, older adults who ate isolated plant proteins like seitan kept 21% more lean muscle mass compared to those on a traditional mixed diet. So, seitan isn't just packed with nutrients. It's also functional. Naturally low in fat and carbs, seitan is perfect for anyone who needs to manage diabetes, cholesterol, or wants to lose weight. It offers a high protein boost without raising blood sugar or calories. In the kitchen, seitan is super versatile. Its chewy and satisfying texture is much more like meat than tofu or tempeh. You can slice it into strips for a stir-fry, sauté it with garlic and olive oil, or grill it for some tasty strips. Or even bake it in the oven with your favorite marinade for a flavorful plant-based barbecue. To boost the benefits even more, serve it with vitamin C-rich vegetables like bell peppers or kale. That's because vitamin C helps your body better absorb the non-heme iron found in seitan. If this discovery surprised you, get ready. Our next protein source is even more amazing. Parmesan cheese takes second place. This cheese offers a whopping 42 grams of protein per 100 grams, beating eggs, most cuts of beef, and containing more than double the protein of milk or ricotta. But the real magic isn't just the amount of protein, it's how easily your body can use it. Because Parmesan ages for 12 to 36 months, the proteins inside are already partly broken down into free-form amino acids. This makes digestion much simpler, which is increasingly important as we get older and our enzyme production slows down. A 2019 study on nutrients found that older adults absorb amino acids from aged cheeses like Parmesan almost 30% more effectively than from regular meat. So you get more benefits per bite with less digestive effort. Parmesan also contains generous amounts of leucine, the amino acid your body needs to kickstart muscle protein synthesis. This is the very process that helps rebuild and protect muscle tissue. Just 30 grams of Parmesan provides over 1.5 grams of leucine, enough to reach the minimum needed to boost muscle growth. This is especially important for preventing sarcopenia, which is age-related muscle loss. To fully enjoy its potential, try adding freshly grated Parmesan to warm dishes like baked vegetables, omelets, or whole grain bowls. Lightly warming the dish helps release more of Parmesan's natural aroma and flavor, which can stimulate appetite, a problem many older adults struggle with. Here's the cool part. You don't need a lot. Just a couple of tablespoons can give a powerful protein boost without making your dish heavy. Coming up next, our top food isn't found in the dairy or meat aisle. Dried fish powder takes the top spot on our protein podium. It's made from lean fish like cod or hake, which are completely dried out. When all the water is removed, you get a fine powder that's almost entirely protein. 100 grams of this product gives you a whopping 63 grams of protein. That's almost double what you get from eggs. It even beats chicken breast, and it's better than many whey protein supplements. But this source is still not well known and rarely used, especially among older folks. The proteins in dried fish powder are absorbed quickly and efficiently, letting your muscles use them almost right away for repair and growth. A study published in Clinical Nutrition in 2020 followed older adults who ate dried cod powder every day without changing their exercise habits. In just 10 weeks, the participants increased their lean muscle mass by 19%. No pills, no gym, just good quality, easy-to-use protein. But what makes this powder even more special? It's super rich in essential amino acids, especially leucine, the key amino acid that tells your body to start making muscle protein. According to Harvard studies, most older adults don't get enough leucine in their daily diet. But just 25 grams of this powder gives you over 3 grams of leucine, way more than you need to kickstart muscle growth. The powder mixes easily into soups, stews, mashed vegetables, or even savory oatmeal for a protein-packed breakfast. It keeps for a long time, doesn't go bad easily, and doesn't need chewing, making it perfect for anyone who has trouble swallowing or a small appetite. Just make sure to choose food-grade versions with no added salt, flavors, or preservatives. It's not just food, it's a real helper for getting back your strength and energy, especially in the years when keeping muscle mass gets harder. Now you know there are powerful protein sources beyond just eggs. From simple chickpeas to dried fish powder, these foods don't just boost the protein in your meals. They help strengthen your body, aid recovery, and keep you independent as you get older. Even a small change in your habits can make a big difference. Which of these will you try first? Write it in the comments below and let us know. You might inspire someone else. If you found these tips helpful, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to stay updated on our next videos. If you want to support our work, you can click the thanks icon below and buy us a virtual coffee. Every little bit helps us keep making videos that promote your health and independence. Because staying strong after 60 isn't about luck, but about the choices you make every day at the dinner table.